Hey, good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's Thursday night. It's time to talk about what's coming up. Now, if you were paying very, very close attention, you would have noticed that today is season two, episode 12. Um, and if you are looking through the history or something, and you found season two, episode 10, and then you found season two, episode 12, and you're wondering what happened to season two, episode 11, well, let me tell you what happened to season two, episode 11. It went up in smoke, pun intended. Um, Last Thursday, July 4th, I was at the Southside Softball Complex watching Freedom Fest. So I was there and not here. So as a result, there was no episode 11. And just to maintain continuity, I decided that we would skip episode 11 so that I didn't confuse myself later on, because that would happen without a doubt. Anyway, all that being said, welcome. It's Thursday night. Let's talk about what's coming up and what's going on in and around the area over the course of the next week or so. Wow. Open my mouth and yawn. I thought I was going to sneeze and it turned into a yawn. I don't know how to explain that. It was weird. Anyway, Unraveled Yarn Boutique is going to be having a beginner crochet class this Saturday starting at 1 p.m. You need to message to sign up and reserve a seat. Um, as much as Jersey would like me to, I'm probably not going to make it to that class either. Maybe we'll look at seeing if we can't get me into a crochet class. I don't know, maybe sometime like after market season. Maybe. We'll see. Anything's possible. Thistle Springs Farms is going to be having a pop-up shop next Friday and Saturday. Thistle Springs, they make their own yarn, and they're going to be having a pop-up shop at Unraveled next weekend, which will correspond with the 2024 Arkansas Yarn Crawl. So there are 8 yarn stores across the state of Arkansas that have partnered together for this event, and you can go get a passport at any of the locations, get it stamped at each one of the locations that you go to, and based on the stamps that you get, there are different prizes that you can be put in a drawing for. So, yeah, one of the things that you know that Unraveled has started doing this year is they've started doing their own dye lots of yarn, and they wanted to kind of feature a local place that the yarn comes. So if you get a chance, Friday or Saturday of next week, go check out Unraveled Yarn Boutique and talk to the people from Thistle Springs as well. Also, there will be, and I don't have the slide here, it's later on in the slide deck, there are going to be extended hours and some slightly different hours for the yarn shops during the yarn crawl outside of their regular operating hours. You can find that on their Facebook page and on the website as well, yes. Juniper Tree Meadery is going to be having a pallet training class this Saturday. The cost for that is $30. There are 2 different times that's available. It's going to be available at 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock this Saturday, July 13th. So if that's something that you would be interested in, send them a message. Tell them which class you want to sign up for, and they'll get you on the list and kind of walk you through that whole tasting process. Also on Saturday, the Got to Be Baked food truck will be at Juniper Tree Meadery, both Friday and Saturday. And John Jones will be providing music at the meadery July 13th from 6 to 9 p.m. Downtown Nutrition is looking for artists to participate in a walkthrough art gallery on July 20th, which will be a week from Saturday at 5 p.m. Artists are invited to submit an art piece whatever media or form that you would choose. The art must be related to Paragold. All participants will receive a gift card, and the public who attend get to vote on their favorite piece, and the winning artist will get a gift basket. Also, this is Shark Week, and Downtown Nutrition has an entire Shark Week themed set of drinks for you to try: the Coral Reef, the Hammerhead, the Ocean Water Sweet, or the Shark Bite, and the Tiger Shark. So all sorts of different flavors are available for your Shark Week pleasure. Yeah, I'm just really the mouth. It's just not working tonight. I got nothing. It just doesn't want to work. Uh, the Paragould Farmers Market will be going on again this weekend. There are about 57 vendors on the list, so there's going to be a really good variety of things. If you were at the farmers market last week was a bit of a down week. It was kind of a slow week. What's that? It was a holiday weekend. With it being the 6th of July, being just a couple of days after the 4th of July, there were a lot of people that were taking time off, going out of town, spending time with family and friends, all that fun stuff. And hey, it's good to have fun, but expect to see a lot more faces at the market this weekend. So get out and about, check out. There will be lots of vendors with fresh produce. We are getting into that peak of the produce season. However, I will tell you, like I do every week, that when it comes to the fresh produce, your best option is to come early, because there are limited quantities of the produce available, and when it's gone, it's gone. So I think H&H Produce, I think they sold out of their produce by like 10:30 last week. So the market opened at 8, a little over 2 hours, and they were done. So, if you're interested in the fresh produce, come early so you have an opportunity at the best selection. Also, something different and new at the Paragould Farmers Market this weekend, there will be a book signing. Martha Rodriguez will be there signing her new book, Lord, Change Him or Kill Him, and right now I don't care which. This is not a suggestion. Anyway, Martha will be at the farmers market on Saturday. Martha, if you hear this, please, she doesn't need any ideas. Although, considering the amount of court TV that she watches and murder mysteries and things like that, she's probably got plenty of ideas on her own. Just a reminder that the midweek market at the Paragould Farmers Market is going on all month of July. That's every Tuesday in the month of July from 4 to 7 p.m. So this will give you an extra opportunity to go out and get those fresh fruits and vegetables in the middle of the week. So the 2 more weeks of that, next Tuesday, the 16th, and then the following Tuesday, July 23rd. MJ Southern Chic is inviting you to Girls Night Out. They're going to have Riley Tippleton as a special guest. She's a Consuela rep, and we'll give you an opportunity to pre-order several different Consuela products, and there's going to be scratch-offs for discounts with purchases, drawings, refreshments, all sorts of fun stuff for Girls Night Out on Saturday, July 20th. Now, the Girls Night Out is something that will be going on all over downtown, and several different vendors will be participating in that, and each one of them has kind of got their own thing going on related to that. And I'm sure we're going to hear more about that. I've got some more slides related to that are coming up, and I'm sure we'll see more of that information about that showing up over the course of the next week or so. Rock Styles Secondhand Swag has a great selection of Rock Styles themed swag. So go show off your local rock style and get And it's funny because I looked at that and I saw it's Rock Style Salon, and I swear I read that as Rock Style Saloon the first time I read that. I have heard of a place called a hair salon, so maybe it's, I don't know. Apparently, maybe my brain just isn't working. It's not just my mouth; it's my whole brain. Seriously, no comments from you. The Paragould Chamber of Commerce has several new members that they would like to welcome. Walker Heating and Air, Farmers Insurance, Daniel Moore, Hope Path Christian Counseling, Lowe's Custom Countertops, and SOS on Secure On-Site Shredding. Uh, SOS, I've used these people. They do great work. They're super easy to get along with. I've had nothing but good experiences with them. So um, I can't speak to all those, but I have really enjoyed my experiences with SOS. Do what? No, that's the military version of SOS. The Paragould Chamber of Commerce is also um, accepting donations. They have this program that they do where they like to welcome all the new teachers in the area and provide them with a gift basket kind of thing. So if you have something that you would like to donate to welcome the new teachers in our school district, then please reach out to the Paragould Chamber of Commerce and let them know, and they can make the arrangements necessary for that. And as always, a thank you to June's renewing members from the Paragould Chamber of Commerce. Big long list again. That's really nice to see. It is a small list. If you'd like to see a list that will be more easy to read, go check that out on the Paragould Regional Chamber of Commerce Facebook page. Native Brew Works. There is not an entry in the C store for details category for Native Brew Works this week. However, Native Brewworks would like to thank the community for their outpouring of support. I don't know if you've heard all the details that went on at Native this week, but it was a pretty, it was a rough week. So they are planning on being open on Friday for their regular hours, and they would love to see you. As you go back, please be patient and understand that there's still going to be kind of working through some of the things related to this. So show them some extra patience and grace. And if I could make a suggestion, don't ask for details. That would probably be a great idea. Anyway, but Native Brewworks is planning on being open this Friday, regular business hours, and I will look forward to the C store for details posts to resume in the near future. Friday night comedy at the Rec Room. NEA Comedians presents Alexi at the Rec Room in Jonesboro. If you would be interested, you can purchase tickets online or at the door. Singo Bingo will be taking place at Skinny J's in Paragould on Friday night, July 12th. And we mentioned this earlier, but Girls Night Out will be July 20th, which is next Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. Saw this and thought this was interesting. If you've ever been to the Twisted Goose, or you know that the Twisted Goose was before they got their brick and mortar, they were in a food truck, and before that it was the Red Goose, and the Red Goose was where Crossings is, and before that the Red Goose was where Skinny J's is, and now the Twisted Goose is somewhat ironically on the opposite on the corner right next to Skinny J's. So but they still have some old memorabilia and some leftover things from when it was the Red Goose Shoe Store. So if you'd like to go take a peek at some of those things and take a little step back in history, go check out the Red Goose Shoe Store um, things at the Twisted Goose in downtown Paragould. Verb Bookstore has a lot of stuff going on. It is Summerween at Verb, and this Saturday, July 13th, there will be a pop up with Lolly's Gourmet Pops at Verb, the Verb Bookstore in downtown Jonesboro. Also, and all these are pretty much 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. The NEA Humane Society is having an adoption event / costume contest at Verb. If you would like to go see what the NEA Humane Society has available for adoption, or if you just like to dress up your dog. The interesting thing is I noticed that most of the dogs they show in these pictures have like these smiling happy faces on them when it comes to dressing up. At least a couple of them. Unlike my god pup, my god dog, would that be my friend has a dog. Her name is Tessie, and she's
the goodest girl.
She is a super sweet girl, but every time they try to, or every time they put some sort of decoration on her, like a headband or even like a bandana or something. Anytime they want to dress her up to try to make her look extra cute, she just has the most depressed and sad look on her face. Like I really don't even know how to describe it. It's not me doing it. I've never done it. I just get to see the pictures. So yeah, she just looks so.
So does the dog in the green bandana though.
She looks worse than the dog in the green bandana when she does it. She is just like
you should have pulled up the picture.
Let me see if I can find a picture of Tessie real quick. Oops. I should probably not minimize that. We need to do this. Give me a second. We'll see if we can find a picture of Tessie. Yes, we love Tessie. Tessie is an awesome dog. I was just looking to see if my dogs were giving me.
Go into Tessie's Instagram and just pulled up her picture.
I didn't think about Tessie's Instagram. Anyway, here you go. This is just one example of how absolutely excited Tessie gets about, being dressed up. In this one, this is actually at her birthday party.
That's
There we go. I had to unbiggen it a little bit. Yeah, even Tessie with birthday cake is just not super excited about having the birthday hat on her head. So, but that's my Tessie, or my god dog Tessie, I guess. So, other things going on at Verb this weekend at Summerween at Verb, there will be face painting by Ashlyn Rose Pillow. And Madam Leaves, with accompaniment by Sam Long, will be providing music. On Monday, it is Monday, I think, yes, Monday, July 15th at 6:30, Eli Cranor, which is an Arkansas author, will be at Verb Bookstore for a book signing of his new book, Broiler. You can reserve a copy of the book in advance, but they should have plenty of copies available at the store if you would be interested in purchasing one at the event. Branded saw this post on Branded's Facebook page, and I really almost feel like this should be a shirt. My brain has too many tabs open. She has this as hashtag small business owner brain, and I can appreciate that. Small business owners have a lot of stuff going on. I just, based on the tabs that are open, I didn't know I was a small business owner. Because I could, most of those tabs refer to me.
Inventory, packages, advertising, products, content.
Yeah. I mean,
you are kind of the support staff.
I'm the support staff. I am the support staff. I do. A little bit of positivity from Taco Rio. Inhale tacos, exhale negativity.
I think that would hurt my sinuses.
Well, I think you have to use it in the more figurative sense of, inhale as in eat quickly.
Not snort them.
Not to snort them. Yes. Yeah. Snorting tacos would probably not be a good idea.
I think it would hurt my sinuses.
Hey, something new coming from Los Arcos. Los Arcos is about to premiere their food truck. So this will give you 3 different options around Jonesboro to get some of that delicious Los Arcos food. You can go, what? I'm getting looks again. I don't even know what I did this time.
Oh, you keep telling me how delicious Los Arcos is.
You've got the Los Arcos main restaurant that you can go to. They have the Los Arcos street tacos are available at Huntington Square. And now, soon, you will have a third option, the Los Arcos food truck. Stay tuned to the Los Arcos Facebook page to get all the details about the location and details for what's going to be available at the food truck. This weekend is the second Saturday of the month, and that means it's time for the Campbell, Missouri Farmers Market. Another option to support local farmers, businesses, craftsmen, and artisans. Speaking of Huntington Square, this week at this Saturday at Huntington Square, Madison Ellen will be providing music in the lounge at 6:30. And the Porch has some summer specials that started at the beginning of July. 10% off lunches Monday through Friday from 11 to 1. Manic Monday, 11 to 2, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult meal. 4 to 8, you can get a $10 burger and fries. And then Wacky Wednesday, from 11 to 2, a free lolly popsicle with the purchase of a kid's meal. And from 4 to 8, 80-cent wings. I wonder. No, I probably shouldn't start thinking about like doing live remotes every Wednesday night so I can eat wings. Blush is one of the other businesses that will be participating in Girls Night Out. The red carpet shopping event. Shop all the details. There's going to be a scavenger hunt to fill up your red carpet swag bag. Come to Blush and get as glammed up as you want. Weber's Bookhouse. Now, this is in the course of 4 days, there's going to be the option to interact with 3 authors in the area because Saturday morning at the farmer's market, there's going to be a book signing. This also will be Saturday morning from 10 a.m. until noon. E.B. Haverly will be at Weber's Bookhouse for a book signing. And then we were just talking about the book signing on Monday evening at Verb Bookstore. So three authors, 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Also, this month's book club book at Weber's Bookhouse is Home is Where the Bodies Are by Geneva Rose. And to coincide with the book for the book club this month, Unraveled Yarn Boutique has released a colorway hand-dyed yarn to match the book.
They're going to be a special guest this week, too.
They're going to be there too
I said there's supposed to be a special guest this week, too. Unraveled
at Unraveled.
for you.
Oh. Yes, and tomorrow night at the Fiber Fun Friday stream for Steel and Stitches, we will have a special guest joining us. We'll have Petra from Unraveled is going to join us and sit down and visit for a little while and talk about the joys of business ownership and some of the things that are coming up at Unraveled, and some thoughts she has, and how she's feeling about the yarn crawl, and some other fun stuff like that. So this is the second Saturday of the month, which means there is the Flesh and Blood tournament at the Foundry at 5 p.m. And congratulations to Shadrack's being voted premier coffee in Paragould. The Arkansas Game and Fish Commission's Forest Elwood Crowley's Ridge Nature Center is going to be having, oh man, I forgot to write that down. Let me.
By the way, your calendar's wrong.
Oh, my calendar is wrong. I got to put up a new calendar. Yeah, yes, this weekend. I didn't remember if it was this weekend or next weekend. So this weekend, Saturday, July 13th, there will be there's going to be a 2-part event. Herps of Arkansas and WMA Herp Hunt. It will be an event that will start at Crowley's Ridge Nature Center, where you will learn about reptiles and amphibians in the state of Arkansas, and learn how to, safely observe them, and, some of the different things about their habitat, those kind of things. And then later on in the day, you'll make a trek out to the Bayou de View Wildlife Management Area for a guided herp hunt with one of the Crowley's Ridge educators. So there is no cost. You do have to register for the event, and participants must be 18 years of age or older. Congratulations to Perfect Touch for getting 2 categories. One of those is wedding gifts, and I can't read the other one. Home decor. If you haven't seen it yet, you should go by the Paragould Farmers Market this weekend and check out Something Sweet's new coffee trailer. Mobile caffeine source. Sunflower and Cotton Teas Boutique is another one of those local businesses that will be participating in the red carpet shopping event for Girls Night Out. You can join them and get a chance to use that fancy dress you've been wanting to wear, or maybe challenge your friends to formal thrift finds for each other. Dress up and have fun. Stop by them, see them. They will be there with extra jewels on. Congratulations to Cultured Man for winning 2 categories in the Paragould Premier and 1 category in the Best of Northeast Arkansas. Also, Cultured Man would like to remind you that it's not too early because unfortunately it is getting really close to that time of year again where it's time to start thinking about back to school. And they have a variety of these storage containers available for you to take or to send with someone to school. And they would encourage you to order them early. Don't wait until the end of the summer for the tax-free weekend. Go ahead and order that now. But this brings up an interesting discussion that we've had in our house. What are these things called? I call this a backpack.
It's a book bag.
Other people call it a book bag. So I would really like to know. Don't worry about hurting anybody's feelings. Go ahead and tell me that I'm right. Obviously, she'll never tell me that I'm right.
Because you're always wrong.
I might be left-handed, but that just means I'm in my right mind.
You're not left-handed, you're left-eyed.
Okay, so I'm mixed up. Appalicious Gourmet Apples and Treats has some candy-coated apples in several different flavors, and this is one that they had on their Facebook page earlier this week. Posted, what is the guess for what this flavor is? And this sounds like an interesting combination. I would not have thought about this, but I would not have thought to try this. But as I think about it, this actually probably is a pretty good flavor pairing. The flavor that you see in front of you is pineapple, both regular pineapple and sour pineapple. There are several things going on at Black River Technical College. July 16th, next Tuesday, is a Summer Sweets cookie decorating class. Next Thursday, the 18th, is a cooking class featuring chicken and dumplings and fried pies. And July 22nd is a backyard barbecue, it's barbecue and backyard grilling 101. Now, normally I do try to keep, for most of the events, I do try to talk about what's going on this weekend and next week. And you will notice this one is just outside of that because this one is July 22nd, which is, it's a week from Monday. So it would, for this weekend, it's like the 20th is a cutoff for where most of the stuff I talk about is. But if you're interested in this barbecue class, you have to register for it by the 18th. So you need to register for it by next Thursday. So sometime this tomorrow or sometime the first part of next week, you need to get registered for this class. I didn't want to wait until the 18th because, well, then you're kind of out of time. B&B Collections has a variety of magazines, comic books, and other things featuring Tom DeFalco, who is going to be one of the featured guests at the Nerds Assemble Con taking place July 27th and July 28th. Honey and Hope is having their Pinkmas in July sale, where they're going to have a lot of they're going to have these special pink tags, going to have some sales up to 40% off some of their merchandise. The sale is going on in store only. So these deals are not available online, but are in store only. Lots of cool stuff going on connected to that. Check out their Facebook page for all the details, and swing by Honey and Hope and check out the great selection of things that they have there for you. Spotted this on Paisley Pineapple's Facebook page from a couple of days ago. So if you're wondering if you can find that perfect gift for that special someone that's kind of hard to buy for, maybe this is what you need. Again, no comments. I will tell you one thing about this stuff is that it's, and yes, I have some. I was gifted some for Christmas. Um, the biggest problem that I have with it is that the directions are you're supposed to use it before you go to the bathroom, and I generally forget. So if you can remember to do that first, it may be something to think about. Mrs. B's Gourmet Grilled Cheese is going to be at Artsy's Unique Boutique this Saturday. Um, they're going to be slinging grilled cheese from the food truck, and you will get a free gift with every purchase from Artsy's Unique Boutique. NEA Gang Fest started today at the Hilton Garden Inn in Jonesboro, and it goes from today through Sunday afternoon. So they have a couple of food trucks are out there available for you. There's a ton of games. I was able to go to this one last year and just walk around. It was a super fun time. You get to see also, they have a shelf that has games that if you want, you can just like go grab a game and sit down at a table and play a game for an hour or so. They have different tournaments and events going on. They have some vendors that are there. One of the things they had last year was a class on how to paint the small figurines. So all sorts of fun events and cool things going on at NEA Game Fest this weekend. And this is an event by NEA Game Fest to support Friends of the Library. Tomorrow night will be bike night at Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. They're going to have motorcycle games, live music, great food at the Bistro House, and a coffee bar, as well as some prize giveaways tomorrow night from 5 to 9 p.m. Hey, we mentioned this earlier, but yes, the Yarn Crawl starts next Friday, July 19th, and goes through, is that Sunday? Saturday the 27th. So it's Friday the 19th to Saturday the 27th. The 8 days for the Arkansas Yarn Crawl. 8 yarn shops across the state of Arkansas that are participating. And then you can find this graphic on the Arkansas Yarn Crawl Facebook page, where it's a little bigger and easier for you to see. But it does give you the hours available for all of the yarn shops over the course of the Yarn Crawl event. We mentioned this earlier, but the Nerds AssembleCon Schools Out for the Summer will be taking place at Arkansas State University Centennial Hall, July 27th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and July 28th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. There are going to be several guests that are going to be there, so you'll have multiple opportunities for photos, autographs, and that kind of thing. If that's what you're interested in, go check out the Nerds AssembleCon Facebook page for more details, or the B&B Collectibles Facebook page. Looking a little farther down the road, and I know it seems like it's a long way off, but September will be here before you know it. Beatles at the Ridge will be in Walnut Ridge September 21st, 2024. There's a great musical lineup, great food lineup. And there's going to be 80 plus vendors, car show, and kids activities. You go ahead and put on your calendar a little farther down the road. October 3rd will be Plates on Pruitt, presented by Main Street Paragould. The Miranda Memorial Car Show will be October 12th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Greene County Fairgrounds. This event is hosted by 727 Motorsports, and the proceeds go to support the Central Arkansas Radiation Treatment or Radiation Therapy Institute. And that's it. That's all wrong slide. That's all the exciting things that are going on in and around the area over the course of the next week or so. If there's something that you know of that I didn't mention, please let me know. I'll be glad to include it in the next one. And as always, if you don't mind, please do the likes and shares and subscribes and all that stuff. I do appreciate it. Thank you for your time. I hope you guys have a great evening. We will see you again. We'll talk to you. Steel and Stitches. We'll have a live tomorrow. We'll do a quick live on Saturday morning from the farmers market, and then we'll see you again on Tuesday where we'll recap the week. Until then, you guys be safe, take care of each other. We'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.